action. The Pirates were on the brink of snapping a 2-year postseason drought. Orlando Merced's first inning sac fly and Andy Van Slyke's sixth inning single off John Smoltz gave the Bucks a 2-0 lead. And it looked like that would be enough for Doug Drabek, who worked out of trouble in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings. In fact, they trucked the champagne to the Pirates' locker room in the 7th. But in the 9th, a Terry Pendleton double, an error, and a walk loaded the bases and brought Stan Belinda out of the bullpen. Ron Gant's fly ball to left field made it 2-1. Damon Berryhill loaded him up again with a walk. Brian Hunter made the second out with a soft liner, which left it up to pinch hitter Francisco Cabrera. His liner to left got, well, let's let Sid Bream call it.
It wasn't Deion Sanders, it wasn't Otis Nixon, it was Sid Bream on a bullet to the left fielder. Sid Bream rounds third and scores easily. No, just kidding, not easily. But I saw Randy call me safe, and you know, I knew that I was safe as well. But I heard Randy call me safe, and it wasn't too long after that I was getting mugged.
Now you're in the World Series. World Series now, man.
Well, I want to play against Toronto because I used to play for that team. And it happened. When they win, I said, well, we got to win tonight because I want to play there.
It's awesome. It's the greatest comeback I've ever been a part of, and I know it's got to be one of the greatest wins in NLCS history because you ain't going to get any better than that.
I just hope they're into it as much as we are. I want them to be into it every pitch, excitement, and chop, and everything, and show Toronto what we're all about.
Last year, the Braves won Games 6 and 7 in Pittsburgh to win the National League Championship. This year, with 2 out in the bottom of the 9th, they get to do it in front of the home folks. At the playoffs in Atlanta, I'm Darrell Patterson, News Channel 9.
It's going to be a lot of things for a lot of folks, but Darrell Patterson, who's covering the World Series for us, is in the Metrodome, and he now joins us live, and Darrell has never been there before. And Darrell, you know, you're going to have fun. It's going to be loud, a lot of Homer Hankies. How are you going to handle that anyway?
We can handle it. We're used to the tomahawk chop there in Atlanta, Dave. We can, and as I said yesterday, real men don't wave hankies. I'm standing alongside 1991 future Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Tom Glavine. Tommy, what has to be going through the mind of your buddy Steve Avery right now, just an hour and a half before the biggest game of his life?
Hopefully the same things that were going through his mind in the Pittsburgh series. I don't know, it seems like every time the guy pitches here the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's been the biggest start of his career, and he's handled it all very well. So I'm sure he's going to just do the same things he always does, relax and just realize what he needs to do and not try and go out and do anything more than that, and just give us a chance to win a game.
You guys have been the cardiac kids all year long. One would think that tonight would be the night. I mean, if you're going to win it tonight, you need to go ahead and wrap it up because you probably don't want to go 7 games here in the Dome.
No, we don't. Our approach coming in here tonight is go out here and get the thing done tonight. We're not going out here saying, well, we don't do it tonight, we've got tomorrow night and all that stuff. We want to go out, give it a good solid game tonight and get this thing over with and not give them a chance to get a new breath of fresh air and get back in this thing, because you get to a Game 7 situation, anything can happen. So we'd prefer to win it tonight and get home to Atlanta tomorrow.
Honestly, Tommy, back in March, when you went down to West Palm Beach, you knew you had a good collection of good ball players. You knew there were some good, but in your wildest dreams, did you really think that you would be in Game 6 of the World Series this year?
No. You know, I think most of us realized we had a good team. We were going to have a team that was going to be competitive, and we certainly weren't going to finish in last place again. And I think we all felt that we got some breaks along the way and stayed healthy, we'd have a chance to contend for the division. You know, and obviously all that happened, but to think that we were going to be here in the World Series and win the playoffs and everything else, I think that was a little bit far-fetched and probably something that was 2 or 3 years down the road.
One more question, Tommy. How do you and, say, Charlie Liebrandt figure into these final 2 games? I know you're a little bit tired and worn, but you and Charlie, I guess, could be ready for a little bit of action if necessary.
Yeah, Charlie's going to be in the bullpen tonight and tomorrow, so he'll be ready to go if need be. And they've told me tomorrow, if it comes down to it, that they'll try and use me for a hitter or an inning if they have to. But hopefully it won't come down to that. I'd rather not pitch anymore, to be honest with you. I'd rather just sit here and watch Steve go out there and do it tonight and take it on home. But if it comes down to it and the situation arises, I'll be ready to do something.
And of course, John Smoltz, maybe we could see him next April, huh?
Yeah, that would be nice to see him make his next start in spring training.
That'd be good. Tom, thank you so much, and good luck in that National League Cy Young race.
Thank
Appreciate
you very
it so
much.
much.
Okay.
Tom Glavine, I'm telling you, the The Atlanta Braves have been the, well, it's been the worst to first World Series in 1991, Dave, and what more can we say? This is the biggest game of the season tonight, right here in the Metrodome.
Darrell, it really is. By the way, you know, we have the Big Apple. That's in New York. You are now in the Minneapolis. Did you know that?
The I did not know that. Dave, I can say one thing.
Yeah.
When I left Chattanooga this morning, it's 75 degrees.
Yeah.
I arrive at Minneapolis today, it's 41 degrees, Dave.
It's just a little cool, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm a Southern boy, Dave. I'm cold.
There you go. Darrell, thank you very much. Good luck tonight, and we'll talk to you at 11 o'clock, okay?
Okay, Dave.
Gotcha. Darrell Patterson reporting live from the Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota.